Hello, beautiful people. I hope you are doing well out there today. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. And today we are going to make gnomes, or to majority of the population out there in the world, gnomes. So this Christmas holiday, I figured why not make some DIY gnomes and see how this turns out. Alright, so I kind of do everything backwards on this. So right now I'm going to make the little poof ball on the side of the cap. What do you call those things? Well, we're just going to call them poof balls or tassels or whatever you want to call it. So that's what I'm doing first. So we fluff it out, we trim it up, and you make these cute little perfect little circular little yarn balls, right? Look at them, look at them. Oh, they're so beautiful. Oh, I so love them. Yay. Isn't that beautiful, man? So let's get started. So now you pick out your fabrics. Now these fabrics, I got them at the Dollar Tree for just like about, no, I lied. I did not get them from the Dollar Tree. I got them at Walmart for $1. You know that little rack they have? And this wire stuff is just that chicken coop wire you get out of the garden center at Walmart. I think I got like a whole big old roll for like $10. So that's what I'm using for this. I had some leftover from a previous project that I'm still not finished with. Hopefully maybe I'll finish it up on a video. But right now I'm just taking little pieces of wire to keep it closed and to make my general shape of my gnome. And yes, I will refer to it as a gnome probably most of this video. So if that disturbs you, then I don't know what to tell you, because that's what I choose to do. So anyway, we're just going to shape this out, and the best we can. I would recommend that you wear gloves. Do not be an idiot like me and not wear gloves. That's quite dangerous and not quite the smartest thing that I did. But like I said, I was just going with the flow and everything. And sometimes with going with the flow, you're just not really thinking things through. But this is the general shape. Alright, and I had to change locations. Okay, I live in a house full of kids, and if they're eating dinner, then I'm going to be in a different part of the house. So just bear with this. So right now I'm just going to take the fabric and I'm going to wrap it around this general shape of wire, and I'm just going to cover it with hot glue and just kind of seal it together. Now also, while I'm doing this, I just have a random question. Alright, so let's just say for Christmas you buy a boyfriend or girlfriend a gift, right? And let's just say that you wrapped it, you packed it, and you're about to send it off, right? Let's just say they live in another state or something. And y'all break up before you send it off. Do you still send them the gift? Or do you keep it for yourself? That is the question. The reason why I ask this question, because the sweatshirt that I have on in this picture is exactly the gift that I had for an ex-boyfriend. Right before I send it, we broke up. So I kept it, and it's very comfortable, and it is held up for a good 10 11 years. Yeah, like about 11 12 years now. So anyway, random story. But like I said, you're just gonna glue the fabric around the gnome. But yeah, please leave a comment down in the bottom and tell me what you think. Like, would you send the gift and say, hey, I got it for you anyway, so let me just go ahead and give it to you? Or are you more of like, nah, I brought that, it's mine now, so forget you, I'm wear it, or I'll take it back, or whatever? Just a question. Answer that down below. I would like to understand your point of view on that. Back to what I'm doing. I'm gluing the bottom of the fabric down to the wire, just to kind of like make sure no sharp pokey spots are sticking out. I also bent the wire inward into the body of the shape, so there won't be any wire sticking out of it, so it won't be as dangerous. Let's see here. And then again, I'm just going to do it again for another one. And you can do this as many times as you want for as many gnomes. I chose the wire. The reason why I chose the wire is because it was the only size that I could find to make gigantic gnomes or gnomes. I messed up on my own word. So here I'm going to make the little, what do you call them? Santa hats, stocking caps, sleeping caps, gnome hats. I don't know. But I am making them right now, and I'm creating a little trim for the bottom part of it. A nice little trim. And do y'all have any ideas for what you're doing for Christmas this year? Because I wish, you know, money's a little funny. That's all I can say. I guess more creative gifts is what I'm going to do. So as you can see here, I'm just taking that trim and I'm lining it up, and then I'm just going to sew it on there. Now, speaking of Christmas, my do y'all have like a favorite Christmas story? Do you? Because like I'm going to be doing this for a while, so I'm just going to talk to you at this point. If you know how to sew, then you know this part. If you don't, then I say watch the video, which you clicked on it, so you might as well watch it, I guess. But anyway, quick story. So my favorite Christmas, right? One year I had the boyfriend that I brought this sweatshirt for, the ex anyway. He had came down to visit me for one Christmas. That was the Christmas before this sweatshirt. And it was really nice. Like, that was a really nice Christmas. I had always wanted a GameCube, and GameCubes are old and not really that expensive, but the games itself were expensive. He came down here and he told me I was not allowed to look in the trunk. But see, he forgot that he had some in the trunk. So when he lifted, I had already saw it. So I pretended like I didn't see it. But I was so excited because I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting a GameCube, right? And then Christmas Day came and I was just like, oh, I could not wait to open this gift because I knew it was going to be a GameCube. And when I opened my parents' gift to me, because they gave me their gift first, I opened it, and guess what was in there? A GameCube. I was surprised. They had both gotten me GameCubes. So I so knew I was going to get the second GameCube, and I was waiting for it too, because what's better than having one GameCube, being greedy and having two? So I so thought I was going to get a second GameCube, but I didn't. He ended up taking it back, and or I don't know what he did with it, but I did not get that GameCube. However, he gave me the games that he did get me. And the sad part is some of the games were duplicated. And I just looked at him and I apologized, and I was like, and I told him thank you anyway, because I knew he got me the GameCube. And I just thought that was such a sweet and cool Christmas. And I don't know if any of y'all have a favorite Christmas, but if you do, please leave it down below. I would love to hear your stories about your favorite Christmas time, or the strangest Christmas time even. Now right here, I am recycling this 2-liter soda bottle. Right there you can see a small little faint line. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut along that line. Again, please use protection over your hands if you plan to keep them. Obviously, I don't like my hands and I'm trying to get rid of them. Do not be me. Be better than me. Be smarter than me. Use protection. So right now I'm just taking the X-Acto knife and I'm cutting along the line that is naturally on the plastic bottle, as you can see. And this is going to be the new shape of my new gnome. Okay, And I'm just going to take the bottom part and flip it upside down. I think I've seen this somewhere. Maybe it was on Pinterest. I don't know. But I know I've seen it somewhere and I thought that was a really good idea. It is not solo my idea. But I did take it and I ran with it. So here we are now. And so we're just cutting out the fabric. Again, this fabric is at Walmart for what, 98 cents. And it's also the same fabric I used to make my kids' clothes out of. But you're going to do the same thing that I did with the wire mesh thing. But this time with a plastic bottle. So we're just going to glue it around and stick the fabric to the plastic bottle. And I do this a million times, so there's going to be a different style. I was creating a little gnome family. It was kind of cute. Now, I'm trying to think, do I have like a favorite, I don't know, Christmas movie? I used to like Christmas movies. And I don't know what happened. Maybe I got old or something, but they just don't be hitting like they used to. Now I'm like more in the Christmas horror movies. Like Krampus. I think it's Krampus. Okay, like Krampus. But anyway, you're just going to glue the inside and you're going to do that to the other bottle. You're just going to do what you want to do. But yeah, I don't really have favorite Christmas movies anymore. I used to watch any kind of Christmas movie. I used to watch them, and now I just like, it make me sick. Oh, all that happiness. I sound like a Grinch, man. It's like all that happiness is bleh. I just not, it's like snow. Gross. Ew. I don't know. But again, with this fabric, I'm just making more little gnome hats so they can look all pretty. I mean, there are tons of techniques and there's better ways of doing it than just freestyling, but this is what I chose to do. Just kind of wing it. And it was just really a last minute idea that so I mean, if you want to make a gnome very last minute, you could. I mean, there is definitely a better way that I'm not ruining or destroying so much material. I mean, hindsight being what it is, I could have split that in half and it could have worked. But, you know, when you don't plan, you know, this happens. Alright, and so now you're going to sew these two pieces together, the hat together, and make a whole little piece. I'm still trying to think of a Christmas movie that I actually enjoy watching. And I can't. Oh, The Grinch. And I mean, The Grinch That Stole Christmas, that's a good Christmas movie. I like it. And what about Nightmare Before Christmas? Does that really count as a Christmas movie? Do you think? Y'all can leave a comment below and tell me. Does Nightmare Before Christmas count as a Christmas movie? I mean, there is Christmas in the title. So, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. And again, I'm just making trim for the little hat, for the little good gnome. And let's see here. I'm trying to think. I mean, does The Wiz count as a Christmas movie? I mean, technically speaking, it took place at Thanksgiving, right? But isn't Thanksgiving, Christmas just more elaborate? Or Christmas is Thanksgiving, just a more elaborate version? I don't know. I mean, because think about it. Both of them is about giving, right? And loved ones. I mean, think about it. It's like the same day, just one you get gifts. I don't know. Just a theory. Don't take it seriously, people. Just saying. Oh, let me see. Movies. I mean, I like Home Alone. But my favorite one is the first one. I don't know. I think the first one in a lot of movies is the best one, right? Like, a lot of movies, the first one is typically the one that you like the most. Like Kill Bill. The first one to me was better than the second one, right? I don't know. Saw. The first Saw was really good. And then the second one was pretty good. And the third one was alright. And then they started getting a little crazy. I don't know where they decided to go with that. But I'm supposed to be staying on a Christmas topic. It's just, I'm not really a big fan. Like, I remember when I was a kid, like, Christmas would come around, and my sister would, like, be praying so hard for snow in Texas. And I would be praying so hard for it not to snow. So it's like I was countering her prayer. And a lot of times I won. And sometimes she won. And it's just like, I cold weather make me ache. It's like it's always been that way. And again, here we go. I'm just more material, wrapping more bottles to create more gnomes. And this time, like, I got a little fancy with it. I'm over here adding some little jewels or whatever. I think I got those from either Amazon or eBay. Back when I had those for a long time. Back when I thought I was going to be making like bridal flower bouquets, like out of ribbon. I don't know if you ever seen those, but it's like ribbons that look like roses, and you put little jewels and brooches on them, and they look really, really pretty, and you keep them forever. And I was going to try to do that. I might still do that for this channel, like at least try it one time. So I had gotten all this stuff for it and never did it. I still have it. I just never gotten around to actually doing it, because then I realized the moment I got ready to do it that I don't know anyone that's getting married. Like, I don't know anyone. But look how it is turning out. Isn't it pretty? Like, you think about it. You can get rhinestones. You can get all kinds of jewels. You can bedazzle the mess out of your little gnomes. Ooh. You can also, if you want to, you can create like a little, like, if it's supposed to be like a little girl gnome, you can add a little like frilly stuff around the bottom where it looks like it's wearing a dress. I don't know. That sounds like that could be kind of cute. And so now we're going to put the little hat tassel on the gnome hat and press it up in there and make sure it stays. Oh, look at it. It looks so cute. I just want to take it home. Y'all should do it. Y'all should make y'all a little gnome. So that little brown little piece of something on the table, that is the nose for the gnome. And what I did is I took, don't have me lying, I don't know, it was probably like a 2-inch, 1-inch, I think it might have been 2-inch, little styrofoam ball, and I cut it into 4. So this is 1/4 of the styrofoam. And I am taking some material I just had. It was some really like, what is it? What do they call it? Jersey material, that really stretchy material. I had some because I brought some for a doll that I wanted to make. Anyway, besides the point, I'm using that to make the nose, and then I'm finding the spot for it and just gluing it on there. Again, you can just take what you have at home to make your little gnomes, or gnomes if you're like me, and make your cute little decorations for the house. It's just about being creative, letting the spirit feel you, you know? Just go with the flow. Enjoy the Christmas spirit. And if you make them out of like plastic bottles, you could potentially even have your kids help you make them. It might take longer, but you can use fabric glue instead of hot glue and do it that way. I mean, that's always an option. And here I go. I'm just making a new little design for my other little gnome. And this idea literally just popped in my head. I had no reason to do it. I was just like, I was up watching Queen. Wait, is it called Queen? No, Crown. The Crown on Netflix. I put that on when I'm doing crafts because like that show is so slow and boring that like I can get so much done with it on. Thank you, The Crown. Like, or is it just Crown? Whatever. Thank you, Crown, so much because you have helped my productivity. You know what I'm trying to say. I think y'all know the word I'm trying to say. Productivity, production. Nope. We're just gonna let it go. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so the hair right here, listen to this part. The hair, I went to the beauty supply, and you know how they have that like really cheap 99-cent hair? I got a bag of it. And then I also saw that they had some gray hair too, so I got a bag of it too. It was just 99 cents, right? And then I came home and I cut it up in half in like pieces so that I just had what I needed so I didn't waste it. And I braided it up to create little pigtails for my girl gnomes. What do y'all think about that? I mean, it's a good idea, right? Right? I know. So what I'm doing now is I'm gluing teddy bear eyes on it, like little stuffed animal eyes. Yeah, I be buying stuff I don't need. So it be coming in handy sometimes, but like I'm like secretly a hoarder. This is the first time I mentioned it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Anyway. But yeah, just teddy bear eyes. And I have different sizes, so I just like pull out the ones I think will fit the gnome that I'm making at the time. And look at the trim though. Look at the trim and the color. At first I was going to use the green screen, but then I realized I was wearing green, and then the gnome was green, and then the backdrop was green, and it was just too much green. It was out of control, and it was just not going to work. So it is what it is. It's like I was trying, I don't know. And then the other parts of the video wasn't cohesive. And I'm new to this stuff. Bear with me. It'll all work out. So right now I'm just mixing the colors. Like you see me mixing the colors with the gray and the black hair to make it look more like an elderly gnome, like it's like the mom gnome. So I'm just braiding it up, and I'm getting ready to take a rub band and then trim the ends of the hair, and then just glue it onto the gnome's body. And now I'm getting to make a mustache for my dad gnome. What I did is I took a little piece of felt from the craft section of Walmart, and I'm just gluing it and pressing the hair down and pulling out any excess so that I don't waste any hair. It could have been mixed a little bit better, but you know, everybody's gray is just, it's, some people's gray is sporadic, okay? It's not perfectly uniform with the dark hair. So my gnome is looking a little skunky, but that's okay. That's okay. He got pizzazz, and that's all that matters. So I'm just, as you see, I'm just trimming it up as I go. And I'm starting from the bottom to the top. Started from the bottom, now we hit. Started from the bottom, now you get what I'm going at. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. But yeah, we're just gonna keep applying the hair and pressing it in and trimming it up. And that's pretty much like it. And then you just glue the whole beard onto your gnome. And he has like a whole little face situation going on. Now, for the longest time, I was like, does the dude gnome have a mouth? Like, does he have a mouth? And I don't think he does. I didn't give him one. I'm pretty sure it's hidden among all the facial hair. But these gnomes didn't cost really anything. They cost me about, what, in all, maybe $20 to make them. Lies. Maybe 25 for all of them. Look at them. Aren't they cute? Just sitting over their little gnome family. Oh my goodness. Doppelgangers. Look at them. Looking like us. Thank you so much for watching my, I don't know, tutorial. Oh, no, it's not a tutorial. I did not tell you how to do nothing. Thank you so much for watching my video. And y'all have a great day. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.